Fourth episode of Roman Roots, and today we're in the Ostiense area, just around the corner from Piramide, to visit Osteria da Enzo, a traditional Roman trattoria set in a home-like rustic dining area. The menu was a great read and included all the Roman classics and a few house specials. Solo dining yet again today, so a quarter litre of red wine was my beverage, but let's move on to the food. First up, filetto di baccalà. At first glance I was very impressed with the look of it, a nice chunky bit of fish with a thick crispy batter. The baccalà was delicious and perfectly cooked for me, despite it maybe looking slightly under. The only fault was that the baccalà released a little too much moisture, and so the batter inside was slightly doughy and mushy. Overall though, it was a lovely filetto di baccalà. I then went for a cacio e pepe, as it had been a while since my last one. The fresh tonnarello was lovely and cooked well. The cacio e pepe sauce was great, punchy pecorino flavour and loads of black pepper, really creamy, and there was plenty of it to coat the pasta. Thoroughly enjoyed it, as you can see. Next up, the star of the meal for me, coda alla vaccinara. Ma de che stiamo a parlare, dai? Find me a better side than a big plate of oxtail cooked in tomato sauce. I'll wait. The meat was absolutely outrageous, so flavourful and tender. The sauce had an incredible depth of flavour, and you can tell it had been reduced for a long time to intensify that richness. The two big chunks of celery were also great. Overall, an exceptional plate of food and one of the best so far. I also had a lovely side dish of sautéed chicory to get some greens in. Moving on to dessert, if you have creme brulee on the menu, you are a filthy person, and can bet your money I will order it. I know it's not a Roman dessert, obviously, but I couldn't not order it. A wise choice, as it was delicious, great textures, and the vanilla really came through. Food, wine and water came to €45, a more than fair price for 4 courses, a side dish, quarter litre of red wine and a bottle of water. Osteria da Enzo gets a solid 8.5 out of 10 from me. Would have been 9 if it hadn't been for the slightly soggy filetto di baccalà, but the coda alla vaccinara gets a 10 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Roman Roots, and I'll catch you in the next one.